Well, by now you've probably heard of those ice carousels popping up on Minnesota lakes.
But the one you're about to see is unlike any other, as is the story of how it got here. Tonight, Boyd Huppert spins the tale of a trend turned world record.
It's just the perfect day out.
Minnesotans are used to making circles in the ice.
Something nibbling on it.
Symmetry that gets us through the winter.
You can get cabin fever very, very quick.
But lately, our winter circles have been getting an upgrade.
Fingers crossed.
Chuck Swilling first saw an ice carousel 2 winters ago on YouTube. A Finlander named Jana had cut the circle in the ice, viewed online by hundreds of thousands of people who smiled and went back to their lives. While Chuck saw things bigger.
We got about 8 feet done, only 1,342 more feet to go.
That would be roughly a quarter mile around the world's largest ice carousel.
We're creating the gap that will let it spin.
And this is not Chuck's first attempt.
Keep it good and tight, Gary.
That's Chuck last winter, as one jury-rigged cutting machine broke down.
The blade is hitting.
Then another. Chuck's 2018 attempt defined by a lame quarter spin.
Another crack at it, yeah, and I want it to spin.
And what do you know?
One step across.
This time,
Welcome.
it did.
It's a strange feeling, even though it's moving slowly. It's just odd.
Our carousel is powered by 4 trolling motors.
It's weird because I feel like that side is moving when we're really moving, and we were over there at one point, and now we're over here.
And look who's here.
I'm Janne Käpylehto, the chairman of the World Ice Carousel Association.
Remember that trend-setting YouTube video from Finland?
After that, I've done about 50.
Jana is the man who brought an old Finnish tradition back.
100 years ago in Finland, there has been ice carousels, but it was basically forgotten.
Now he's created an organization
It's always exciting and fun.
to certify ice carousel world records.
I'm gonna measure the size of the circle to make sure we're the largest in the world.
Chuck's chances seem good, with a carousel large enough to host within it a hockey rink, a curling sheet, and a speed skating track. Plus,
It feels weird.
several smaller carousels within the larger one.
Whoa, in the water.
And this guy,
I'm Roger Morneau, and I'm here because I'm the current world record holder for the world's largest ice carousel.
Roger's team, built this carousel last winter near his home in Maine, nearly a football field and a half across.
I cut 20 feet out of his tape measure, so I hope he doesn't notice. 74 feet. 500 right there.
Final measurement,
That's close enough.
508 feet.
Congratulations! Where's that trophy? This is the trophy. It's gonna surely bring a gigantic smile to his face and an even larger frown to mine to have to turn it over. Now it's gonna be in Little Falls, Minnesota for how long? We don't really know. Even the little chainsaw even turns on it. Ow, geez, it does work.
The sting.
It's official.
Thanks, Roger.
Congrats.
Thanks for bringing with and letting it go. We're glad we're not sending it back. We're glad we're not sending it back home with you.
Despite last year's disappointment, Chuck's ice carousel finally came full circle
Add a little excitement in the middle of the winter.
on Minnesota lakes this time of year.
Being outdoors and
It's just not hip
it's fantastic.
to be square.
That's impressive. That's really cool.
Boyd Huppert, KARE 11 News,
You're on the world record ice carousel.
Little Falls.
In addition to the spectacle, the Zwilling family raised $15,000 with their ice carousel and donated it to a local charity. Chuck says he's already planning something even bigger for next winter.